Hi guys, this is Ambosh and today I'm going to show you how you can use exposure triangle to get the perfectly exposed video or image. So let's see guys how we can properly expose a photo or a video that you want to take. So let's see. First of all, what we need to do in case of video, we need to figure out what FPS we are shooting at. And if you're shooting at 24 FPS, then your shutter speed will be 1/50. I'll put up a video like how you can determine the shutter speed that you need to choose and why shutter speed and frame rates are inversely proportional. First of all, for video we will have a fixed shutter speed. So let's say let's start with a shutter speed. Suppose I'm shooting video at 24 fps, so I'll select 1/50 shutter speed. So let's go to 50. So I'm at 1/50th of a second of shutter speed, and right now still you can see the screen is black, so there is nothing that it's the video or the photo, it's not properly exposed. So right now what we need to do is, as you know, in exposure triangle there are three variables. One is ISO, one is shutter speed, and one is aperture. So right now our shutter speed is fixed, and in case of photo it's the same. And if you're clicking photos, you can fix your shutter speed around 1/60th of a second, or maybe 1/25th of a second, and maybe 1/100th of a second, depending on your requirement. But in case of this, we are choosing 1/50th of a second shutter speed. So right now our shutter speed is fixed. So the other two variables that we can change is ISO and aperture. So let's see. So the aperture here, it's 11, f11. So we are shooting this video at f11. So what we need to do is, because we want more light to come into our camera, right? So what we need to do is reduce the aperture. So right now what we will be doing is we'll be reducing the aperture. So it was 11, right now we'll take it down as much as we can. So this is a 2.8 lens. So we have dialed in 2.8 on this lens. So okay, so right now what we have done in the exposure triangle, there are three variables, right? So we have already fixed two variables. One is shutter speed and another one is aperture. So right now the only variable that is there, or which we can manipulate, is ISO. So let's get into it. So if you want to change ISO, we need to change the ISO. It's 100. So let's, like, we want more light, right? So let us increase that. So we will go, as you can see, the image or the video is coming up nice. As you can see, as I'm increasing the ISO, the exposure will increase because the sensitivity of light is increasing, and I think it's a little bit overexposed. It's at ISO 1600, and I'll dial it down to around 1000. So this at ISO 1000 it is looking properly exposed. You can refer to the histogram so as to check whether the image or the video is properly exposed. I have put up a tutorial regarding how you can read an histogram, so you can check out that. So here we go. So using the exposure triangle, the three variables, you can properly expose the video or photo that you want to click. So the first thing that you need to do is, because there are three variables, you need to fix any of the first variables depending on the situation where you are shooting the video or the photo. In case of video, you are restricted by the shutter speed. In case of photo, you have a lot of room to play around with. This is how you can find the perfectly exposed shot. If you found this video informative, please like, share and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos.